actually Simon Brodkin with makeup on. So, yes, thank you very much for that very warm welcome. I'm very pleased about that because, meeting me for the first time can be a little bit awkward because David introduced me on. My name is Kiesewetter. Kiesewetter is actually a German name. I have an Asian face. I'm very aware that my German name does not match my Asian face. Yet that doesn't stop people when they meet me for the first time trying to say my German name in a Chinese way. Honestly, whether I'm signing for a package or a UK passport control, it was like, oh, welcome to the UK, Mr. I wish my name was a little bit more Chinese, ladies and gentlemen. Something like, like Dong or Wang or Suk Mi or Panasonic. Something a little bit more to prepare you for this on the stage. And I gotta tell you, sometimes it can be hard being Chinese because I'm Japanese. You know that joke never gets old, even when I swap it around. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. It's funny when I actually forget that I look like this, ladies and gentlemen. I don't navigate the world like that. I forget, but occasionally I get reminded. I was in a shop in London's Chinatown, and a woman came up to me in the shop and she said, "Excuse me, are these rice bowls? Are they on sale?" And I'm like, oh, I see, because I look like this. And I'm in a shop. I must work here. But what I actually said was, "Ready, everything, hot price." So, I'm Employee of the Month. It's... Anyway, look, let's skip all that shit. I mean, me live here a long time, essentially, okay? This is what happened. I came to this country, I went to university. I went to university. How British did I sound right there? Swear down, how British did I sound right there? Oh my days, how British did I sound right there, right? I went to university in Leicesterland, Englandville, right? Yeah, that's right. And I studied late 20th century Stella Artois. Early kebab. That's right, much like you all here. The thing is, I don't know if there's a, this is London, it's a very international city, right? It's what? City. What's I'm from the Jersey Shore. I don't know what I'm saying like this. I have no idea what, if I have to, sometimes I might have to reboot my accent, now and then. I mean, I'm not here for that long, up here for that long, but I mean, so if I have to reboot, just bear with me, okay? So anyway, I don't know, it's an international city, isn't it? So if there's people from further afield, I'll give you a tip. Because when I arrived to this country, I wanted to move mellifluously through British society. And in order to do that, it's very, very simple. All you have to do is say the most British sounding words and phrases. And we all know those words and phrases are mallard, tabard, placard, pork, gherkin, chicken, party political broadcast, aluminium, allotment, arse, fracking, finish, not fit for purpose, shard, schedule, white rose, nectar points, poppadons, pick up a couple people in Acapulco, tannoy, tarpaulin, topiary, bollard, Vista Village, Operation U-Tree, upskirting, skank. What do you have to do? all for being British. Yeah, you can applaud that. That was a list. You know, I'm very British now, though, because you know it's been some time, and I think that you know it's imbued in my very essence now. Honestly, because you know I'm even leching at attractive women in a more British kind of way. That's right, you know, I'll see like an attractive woman walk down the street, and I think to myself, pleasant. Pleasant indeed. And I'm your typical British married man. I'm divorced. Yeah. All right, man. Fist up in the air. That's great. I mean, you know, it's wonderful. I mean, this divorce time is wonderful for me because I mean, you know, I can actually, I'm single again, and I can experiment with the gay life. I don't know. I'm looking at you. The gay lifestyle. So, you know, to be honest, we're in a very, you know, we're in a gay club. But the thing is, it's great about it because I like everything about, you know, the gay lifestyle. You know, I like the moisturizing, the taking the Class A drugs, the working out. The only thing I don't like is the cock, right? I'm gonna tell you, that kind of ruins it for me. Pretty much every time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh my God, please, can we moisturize now? Why are you so tall? I'm very much like you. I'm very much like you. Yeah, the thing is, you know, I'm very much like you. I'm divorced, British, you know, and the thing is, I mean, you know, I'm charitable like British people, you know, like I'm glad to come out because, you know, like every 6 months, what I tend to do is I gather up all my old books to donate them to the charity shop, right? But before I do, I sign them as the author. That tickles me, ladies and gentlemen, because I've been doing this for like 3 years now, right? I've been doing like 3 years now, and so it's like, there's like people walking around Stoke Newington going, oh my God, to Nigel, best wishes, Plato. Stick with it, Jesus. That last one was a joke because I don't read fiction. You have made me feel very, very comfortable up here, though, because you notice me, I'm doing my stage crap up here, trying to look around, because sometimes when I get on stage, I get a little bit self-conscious because it's my face, right? It's like, because it's like both flat, you know, it's like flat and wide, right? It's like this close to being an HD TV, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, it's all right for you lot right here, because I'm giving you full-blown Rick facial, right? Full-blown Rick facial, don't worry, it's consensual, right? The thing is, these people over here, though, they see fuck all, they can't see. Thing is, the big news is that I've actually moved, because I just got, you know, divorced and everything, and I just moved from a family house into a basement flat, right? A studio, yeah. Which means that now I sleep next to the sound of my fridge, right? And I think you can pretty much gauge how successful one is in life by how close you sleep to the sound of your fridge. You know, unless of course, you know, you've got an eating disorder, or you know, you live in a hotel, you wouldn't choose to sleep next to a sound of fridge. Honestly, 2 a.m, all I hear is this, you're a loser. All you had to do is compromise. Meanwhile, my clock just keeps on calling me dick. I've been doing some other stuff, ladies and gentlemen. This is totally true. I've been doing some acting of late, and you can imagine the sort of roles for me being an older Asian man, so naturally I'm wise. Honestly, I went to one audition and it went like this. Hey, yo, Katunka, many white men come, look for Yellowstone, make them go crazy. That was for Hopi City. That's it for me, my name's Keys.